All right, thank you, everybody. Our next speaker is Mandira SigdelPhuyal. Is that right? Okay, I tried my best. She's a senior GIS analyst at the Pasco County Utilities Operations and Maintenance Department in Land O'Lakes, Florida. She holds a Master's of Science degree in Geography from South Dakota State University and a Bachelor's of Science in Environmental Science from Nepal. Currently, she resides in Pasco County, Florida, and has been working for the county for the past 8 years. As co-pilot AI, called me MUGDB, Master Utilities Geodatabase Bouncer. I love deep diving into our Enterprise Utilities GIS database and also exploring the new web map features, widgets, tools, and troubleshooting the web map issues. Previously, she was a data analyst at SDSU and later worked for the USGS Northern Prairie Wildlife Research Center in Jamestown, North Dakota, as a remote sensing specialist geographer. Besides her profession, she enjoys family time, cooking vegetarian dishes, gardening, and engaging with her children in fun activities such as walking out, exploring around, and challenging AI by asking random weird questions when they get free time. Please welcome Mandira.
Thank you. Thank you, Kelly, for introducing me. And thank you, everybody, for being here. And thank you, GeoFlo, for organizing this event. And this is my third continuous year being here in person. So today I'm presenting about enterprise portal server transition and feature constraints that we see in our portal server. Let's start with the general information, our background, and where we are located, what we do, and how we do. We are located about a 1.5 hour drive from here. We are in the Central Pasco, our office in the Central Pasco. So what we do is we are under the Operation and Maintenance Department. And yeah, we are in the Operation and Maintenance Department. We collect, edit, and update and maintain 100K Pasco maintain point utility assets, which is about like equal number of sewer and water asset and about 11% of the reclaim point assets. On that, we also have line assets. We have about 15% of reclaim mains in our database, about 670 plus miles of reclaim mains. We have about 2,400 plus miles of water mains, and we also have 44% of, it's like 39? Percent, it's about like 1,800 miles of sewer lines. It's not okay, it's not working. There it goes. Okay. Yeah, and with that, sure, I did not include the laterals, which we have like over 72,000 of lateral segments in our database currently. And then we have here, I just included the reclaim, the gravity mains and then pressurized mains, which is also called the force mains data. And including that, it looks like we have about 5K miles of county maintained lines in our database currently we maintain. When I was doing that and I was just researching how far we can go with our lines, and I see we can go up to Alaska when we have straight pipelines, which like taking 3-4 hours, 3-4 days of driving over there and looking all around, but which is not the case. So it's a county, but it's hard to drive and find those lines. And in connection with the ESRI, we cannot even think at this moment, we cannot think like ESRI should be down and we are out of work. We don't, we are stuck with the SD right now. So from desktop GIS to server, GIS server to web GIS, we have various type of users. We have a GIS user in the field, in the office, and the mobile devices. We do data collection. These are the tools we have available for our portal users. And which of out of that, those highlighted are the most used tool currently we have right now. And talking about the smart users, we have many smart users around the counties. And our GIS map is the most impactful maps we create, comparing about the county other departments. And with that, we have like within a year, it's like a 11.2 portal server we have, and we have like already like 1,400 plus data, GIS users. And our department, we GIS team, we maintain and work with the over 100 data editors, providing about more than 40 right now GPS devices for the data collections. And these are the most impactful web maps we have for our users. And this is just the example of our most used view-only web maps applications, which is created in a web map classic viewers. So we are not add to the new web map viewer and then ArcGIS experience builder at. Because I will talk about that, why we are not there yet and why we are still in the classic version. And let's talk about the portal new web map viewers and then ArcGIS experience builder. I am going to compare classic viewers and then web map viewers in 11.2 server, and also like talking about the 11.5 servers, just comparing here. And why new portal web map viewers and ArcGIS experience builder? As we all know, SD updates every year, so we have to go with the flow. And classic map is, and then web application is expiring soon, so we have to move to the new viewers and then experience builder. And server updates, that's always the case. And we started like we moved from 10.8 and then to 11.2. So at that time we decided, okay, since this is a classic is expiring, so let's move to the new web map viewer and experience builder. But when we try, we found some, the limitations. So we started we are still in the classic viewer. So we have various data editors, we have multiple utility assets, and then we want to have users want so many query to be put into our web maps and feature layers, like map layers. We see so many constants in our field, attribute fields, which we cannot do, like assigning like mandatory fields unless you create the attribute, the assist, you create the rule in ArcPro. So in classic we see that limitations, and always looking for better and moving with the pace with the other departments and also with the the updates. So let's move to the enterprise portal web map viewer. This is one of the example of our web map viewers I created in 11.2, just to test and see some the cool things about it, and then comparing with the classic. And then as soon as I created this one, this is when I try, we publish, like I usually publish the services in a group. So we have water, sewer, reclaim, and lines, and I like to publish in a group. So I categorized in a group, and then when I publish, like the line services in a group, like 4, 5, 6 features together, and I instantly open in the web map viewer in 11.2. I see like highlighted in there. I don't see the total counts, or like I don't see the options to select the individual assets in attribute table. And the symbology looks good, like in the picture you see gravity lines with a flow arrow in the middle, and it looks good. That's how I created in Pro when I was publishing. But this is the case when I do the group publish, and when I try like a single service open into the map, you see the in the table, you see the selection option is enabled, but problem with these symbols there. Like gravity lines is a very small line with the arrow in the middle, but the arrow has gone. So there is another issue we found. And then talking about that, we see like when in the classic, it's okay, we can do in the web app, the Symbology configuration, but we have a limitation. We don't have a gravity segment with the arrow in the middle option to select here. It's either at the in or the start or in. But going to the viewer, we like it having like so many, the option for the Symbology, but the other limitations we see. And then comparing with the classic, the new web viewer in 11.2 to 11.5. 11.2 doesn't have the option to import your customized symbol you created it in Pro. We have like so many customized symbol in our Art Pro I have created, and I cannot use them here because we don't have option. But moving to the 11.5, we see the options. This is cool things. I really like it. So excited for that. And other thing about the comparing an 11.2 to 11.5, I like the option like having the this form configuration in the viewers. We can customize our feature layers and attributes information and all of those. I also like the you can zoom into the layer from the attribute table, select from attribute table, and this is cool things I like. And we can make the field mandatory or required, which is cool thing, which was only available in survey. We could not do this one in classic. So this is also nice thing. We really use that one. And I was just researching around, and then I found, which I was not able to test everything here in my slide, but I was just researching and I found like what's the difference between that, and this is all updates I see, and excited for that. And moving to the enterprise experience builder. And what is the experience builder? As you all may know already, this is a modern web application which would be replacing by the classic web app. And then this is a software application. This is a web builder similar to web builder, but we are creating this one using web map viewers classic. Replacing web map viewers. We can create, edit, update, and view contents, publish application through web browser and then internet. You might all know as a GIS person, all of these. And then instantly when I was trying to create the web experience builder, I was impressed about all of those customized, the categorized templates we can use in the experience builder. I also like the customized and categorize the widgets we have available in the web app viewer. This is, I like it. And this is the most used template we use in the classic. So I like to make a similar web app when people are, when I was using the web experience builder, and then I like to choose that one. When I choose that one, this is an example of the web app experience builder applications I created and this is in the edit view. And instantly when I was like going to that one, I like this, like having the feature of accessing the application in 3 different platforms, which is like most used for our users. So we have like various users, as I have said before, and we have all of these options. And the first impression was like, okay, cool, this is a nice thing. And other thing about this was the cool thing. I like the separate widgets for the table. I like the table can be used on a different platform, like several different widgets, like a map which you can see from the layer widgets. You can see also from the table and other. Like I really like this, and fancy configurations comparing to the classic one. But I don't like it. We have to put all of these in sidebar, which I did not know at the beginning. I created the application and then I was trying to open the table, and then table was covering the map, and I could not see anything under that table. I cannot slide it. And then I was like, what's going on? And then I had to research it and figure out I had to put everything in the sidebar widget first. So which is kind of, a strange thing for me. And at the same time, it's like, you don't have option to put the batch layers together. You have to do like single entry for all seat to put the tables in here, and this is kind of weird. But when I'm moving to the 11.5, I see we can select the batch layers and then configure the tables, and I think this is a cool thing too. And talking about another widget, which is selection widget, this was not available in separate widget, was not available in 11.2. So it was available in map widget here, but the configuration was totally different, and we were looking for that one to have available separately. And now in 11.5 we have that available under the separate widget, also under here. So this is a kind of cool thing too. And talking about the draw widget, I don't know, maybe you guys don't even need this, but I feel like a freehand polygon selection tool is kind of cool things to have. But looks like 11.2 and then 11.5 is still lacking that tool. And 11.2, we don't have these two options here too. Like in Classic and then 11.5, we have those. Hoping for new updates in the coming days. So this is 11.5. I am just trying to work on 11.5, and since we are, the Classic is expiring, we have to move quickly, and then we done like 11.2 portal and experience builder. So this trying for 5, and then instantly I created the experience builder. I like the option, all of these like fancy, the actions we can put from the tables. We can do the pop-up when you select the table. You can zoom into there, you can see the pop-up and all of those configurations. This is cool thing, and I think everybody like it. And you can edit in the tables. There's another options you can edit, and then all of these. And then they put this one in 11.5. They put the map widget and then table widget already in the sidebar. You don't have to worry about now, like, okay, this is a cool thing too. So this is overall, I was researching what's the difference between 11.2 and then 11.5, and I found all of these, and I did not get to explore all of these yet. And as Matt said before in the presentation, I'm hoping for that AI assistance, arcade assistance available, so we can use of that. We can use in the futures. But beside that, like I like having multi-page options in Experience Builder, which is not the case in Classic. Data-driven view, like widget configuration customization. I am really impressed with that and hoping to use that, but always there is something. So we use Google Chrome as like the default browser, but when I try to create the Experience Builder in 11.5 using the browser, and I see this thing actually loading, it did not let me create. So I researched like why I was not able to do, and then I talked to my admin, and he already contacted to SD and said, like, SD said we have to use Edge, which kind of I don't like it. I like the Chrome, so hoping for the best in the coming days. They will improve these things, and then we can feel like happily we can transition to 11.5. So let's hope for the best. Better. We are still in a Classic map, going for the 11.5, and then we're looking for the quality, then the quantities. We want to see all of these widgets working, which is our like most used widget from our department, so from our team. So let's see. Thank you so much. If you have any questions. Yeah, if you need a utility as build information, you can reach out to this link. And then if you have any questions, you can reach out to this email address, and one of our team will provide you the help. Thank you so much.